Wow. First playoff game in a long time. We had a great season. We had the bye week for our record, but you never really know when you have the bye week. Does that hurt or does it help? Well, we knew it was going to help somewhat because we got D Ford back, we got Quan Alexander back, we got Kwaski Tart back, but you still never know. But you know what? When you play as a team, you win as a team. When you're a family, you're a family. We got those guys back on defense, and that's been my saying all year long right there. Lunatic Fringe. What does that mean? Well, it's a movie. It's a wrestling movie, but to me it means it's just all out frenzy. Just pass rush, run stop. It's just frenzy. It's just lunatic fringe. That's what it is. Now, I'm letting my wife pan to Candlestick Park because that's where it started. And now, you know what? It's time to carry that legacy on. Let's move it to Levi now. Levi now is the home of the 49ers. Candlestick Park had those great years with the catch, and my mom was still alive, and all the great games against the Giants, the Cowboys. But now it's new. It's Levi time. It's our time. It's the young guys. It's the Bosas. It's I don't know. It's just everybody. Now, I'm going to just pan to one more thing right next door to that. The Super Bowl trophies. That's why you play the game. That is why you play. That is why you suffer, you sacrifice. You know, torn pec with Quan. He came back. He saw J.J. Watt. He played a great. They play as a team. They love each other. That's what it's all about. It doesn't matter if it's on the football field, at work, at the grocery store. Just respect your guys. Just play as a team. It's life. It's just life. And my last one before I go to my board, she's got to pan over to my idol, my all-time idol. This is what it's all about. If you want to know what football is about, don't look at the pigskin. Don't look at shoulder pads. Don't look at cleats. Don't look at a helmet. That man right there. You know, a while back when Patrick Willis retired and our coach came up and said, "You want to know the definition of a man?" And they looked at Patrick Willis. You know, he was right. But right there, that's the definition of a football player. He is just a football player. He sacrificed everything. He's just, I don't know. He's my idol. He's just my idol. Will always be my idol. Whew, what a win. All right, let's do this board, and I don't know. We just got to have some shots and drinks, but that was a tough game. Minnesota's no joke. I mean, they beat the Saints. They're no joke. But the first one, I mean, did I not hit that on the head? The way to beat Minnesota is right there. Stop the run. Stop the run. Make Kirk Cousins go back. And then you just got all out lunatic fringe on them. So that I'm going to put a check. But it's not even going to be a check. In fact, I'm going to write check. Because that was huge. That was the game. That was the game right there. Stop the run. Make them one-dimensional. And then you make them one-dimensional, and what happens? Be all over Cousins. And what happened? Stop the run, all over Cousins. No check. Just this kind of check. Now, number 3. Run, pass, run, pass. It came down to, get Jim first game. He didn't look like he was nervous. He had nerves. I mean, he's never played he's been there in a game like that. And I don't even know what the heck that is. What is that called? What's that called? Playoffs. Oh my God. Really? Boy. You can tell how jacked up I am. Run. Yes. Run. Pass. Not so much today. But Jimmy did what he had to do. He threw that pick. It's okay. But after that, Kyle said, you know what? Settle down. We're going to go back to what got us here. Right there. Run. And not only was it run, it's going to be Mostert. You know what? He fell back on his guy that he had in Atlanta. Tevin Coleman, and look what he did. And that's not going to get a check. That's going to get a check. Maybe I should be a coach. No turnovers. We had one, but it was a wash because we got one back. So that's going to be just that. Oh, shoot. There it goes. There's a turnover. Turnover. Right there. Number 5 says it all. It doesn't matter who you are. It doesn't matter if you're Jimmy G, Kittle, Quan, Richard Sherman. Respect the jersey. Respect the jersey. Respect your elders. You're playing for the Niners, a storied franchise. Respect the jersey. You got elders. You got Montana on the sideline. We see B.Y. Bryant Young was there. I'm sure all these guys. Respect the jersey. And they did. So that is going to get like... See what that is? That's a check, and a check. It was just a great game. It was just a great game. Our first playoff game at Levi, and for a lot of these young guys, their first playoff game, and we wrote a lot of these guys off. Armstead, we're ready to ship him out. Man, what a turnaround. Now you got Buckner, you got Thomas, Bosa, D Ford. When D Ford came, what is it? It was just awesome. It was just an awesome game. It was an awesome year. But you know, all as good as that looked, it doesn't really matter because that's all done. You're playing one and done. And we got the one and we got it done. Great team. Just a great team. Just a great team effort. So let's do this thing the right way. Like we always do. Get the little door stopper out of the way. Usually, it's a playoff game. Get some shout outs. I don't really have any shout outs to give. I have only really one guy that a Minnesota fan. This guy worked with Paul. But you know what? It is what it is at Pressman, so he gets what he deserves. What a great game. I stayed in here for a while on my pregame. Kind of reminded me when I played football. You know what? I just needed some solitude. I just needed to think like I was playing. And I was playing for them. I hope that little bit of energy, which I'm sure it wasn't, but maybe it was. Talked to my mom a couple times in here. It is what it is. So we're going to do this. Our first playoff win at Levi. And we're going to have one more. But let's put this up the right way. Ain't that right, Mom? Here we go. Birdie, right? Let's put it up. Got the playoff board on this side. It's nice. It's just a good feeling because these last few years we've been kicked on. You guys suck. You guys aren't this. It's hard to take that when you've had such a storied franchise, but you take it. You just take it. And you're like, you know what? One day we'll be there, and you guys will be eating your own crow. Tyler, girlfriend, Mr. B, in Reno. My 2 cats, my 2 older boys in Colorado. Derek, my rock, Kyle. Dude, this game is just for you guys. It shows you determination. Don't ever quit, man. Look, I'm on my last stretch. I'm an old man now. You guys are young. You guys got your whole life ahead of you. Don't ever quit. The brick. All right, Mom. This is as much for me as it is for you, as it is for our fans. We got one more big game, championship game, and then we'll go from there. We don't talk about the Super Bowl. You know why? Because it don't matter. We're doing one game at a time. If we lose next week, which we're not, then who cares? The season is just, we got one game next week. I don't care who comes to our house. We'll be ready for him. So let's just do it. Like I said. And the one back there filming like always, the reason why I'm alive, the reason why I'm here, just the reason for living. One more time. Let's go get him next week at home. You think today was tough? Wait till next week. We're going to get Green Bay or Seattle. Epic games, I don't really care. we play our game, we can beat anybody. So let's just keep it going. Right here. Next week.